So, tell me what happened again. You got into some sort of accident, and it was this eye that got damaged. I see. Okay, so give me more details if you could. Let me just measure the damage here. Okay. Some kind of accident. It wasn't a fight or anything like that. It wasn't intentional, obviously. But the reality is that we need to get you a new one. That's why you're here, correct? Okay, and tell me, are you wanting an eye that's relatively similar to the one you have or one that you had now? Or would you be interested in looking at other options? We have plenty in stock for different looks, eye color, shape. What do you think? Okay. Just want to measure the damage here, see what we're working with. And how long have you had this particular eye? Is this the original one, or did you get it constructed before? Okay. Right, then I think I could see what we're working with here. Do you mind if I just feel around? Just want to feel around the wound here. Okay. And is it relatively painful? Is this type of pressing, is this causing any pain? Or is it literally just how it looks? Okay, so we're basically just dealing with the aesthetics and the function rather than just anything. There's no pain or anything like that. Right, okay, well in that case, let me just test something here. I'm just going to poke around. If you feel any pain at all, just let me know. I just wanted to see. Just test how bad this is. Okay, is that any pain at all, or is it okay? Right, what about this side? What about the more dull side? Does this feel anything? Okay. So overall, it's not too severe despite how it looks. It looks like it might. Just a closer look here. It's not exactly shattered, but it is almost cracked. There's no particular colour. It looks rather blurred, almost glitching. So I think we can sort this out. Don't worry. Okay. Let me just do a quick test. Just a quick eye test. Can you just focus on my nose for me? I just want to do a couple of regular tests if this decides to work. Just to do a couple of regular tests here, and then I'll show the options we have for eye color and eye shape. So again, just focus on my nose for me. Okay, it's still picking up the light. The pupil still dilates when it comes to the contact with light. Can you then follow the light for me? Actually, in second thought, just for that, let's use a different light. This one might be a little bit weaker. So can you just follow this for me? You just hold you steady here. Okay. And then can you just focus on my chin? Just ignore this light for me. Okay, and while you're looking at my chin, can you tell me if this light is going up or down? And again, is it going up or down? Is it going left or right? And again, left or right? Okay, you can blink for me. So I think now I can finally show you the different things. What have we got first here? First we'll have the eye shape, so it should be on screen now. Let's see what we've got here. So tell me, just have a quick look for the moment what your options are. Think about, excuse me, just getting my clipboard here, taking some notes. Think about what type of look you're going for. Do you want to look more intimidating? Do you want to look more friendly? Would you prefer to look more hilarious? Or you can, if you prefer, we can have you just look exactly how you do now. This is more just, sometimes we, here at the clinic, we like to think of if somebody damages their eye, it's almost like a blessing in disguise. Like you can, now of course it does still cost coins just to get it repaired, but we see it as an opportunity to change and make you appear how you might want to appear. Maybe you want to stand out. Maybe you're not happy with how you look, although no reason why you shouldn't be. We all look perfect the way we are. So just have a nice quick look at them just for a moment. I'm just going to take some notes on what we're working with here today. So when this happened, when the injury happened, minus the panic of course, did you have any idea the type of look you were going for? Did I already ask that? I don't remember. Okay. So, any ideas which one you'd like to go for? Just point to it for me. Okay, perfect. We'll get that sorted. And then next, we also have eye colour. Now, some of this list you might already recognise as just the normal. We have the green, the blues, the browns, perfectly normal. But then we might have a couple that just stand out a little bit more. Of course, have a red one, and one that may also look crystallized in a way, a blue one. So it's your choice really. And of course, if you do have something else in mind, we can also have a look and get you a custom made one if you already have a particular idea, although that will cost a little bit more, not too much though. So again, just have a nice look at that. Just really think about whichever eye shape you chose. Think about which one this might go with, which one this might pair with, excuse me. I'm just going to take some more notes here just so we'll be ready. Let me just get that sorted on the computer here. Cool. So, have you chosen any ideas? So can you just point to the one you'd prefer? Very good choice. Okay, we'll get that put into the database and ready. And then just let me tick off some things we've already done today. So I think now just a couple more things to do, just to check if, just checking if your vision isn't damaged. So again, we're going to go back to the light here. Now, I want you just to follow it, but as you know, I want you to focus on my forehead. And can you tell me when the light is off and then on? So let's say off. Tell me when it's off first. So we'll just put it on here. Focus on the forehead. Good. Okay, good. And then next, we have a little tea bag here. Can you explain to me what colour is this? Blue, correct. Then can you tell me what animal is this? Just checking. And would you say that the text here is the same colour as this? And right now, would you say that this is moving or is it still? Okay, and then next we have one of my favourite sweets from childhood. So just want you to have a nice long look at this. Would you say that these two colours are exactly the same? And would you say that the light is reflecting off of this bag? You have a couple of white parts here. Would you say it's reflecting off the bag? Okay. Then let's just take a look inside. Some are a bit stuck together. You tell me what colour is this? Orange, correct. And then what about this one? You might not be able to see this one actually. Give it your best shot. Stupid green screen. Alright, and then what about this one? What colour? Okay. One more. And then what about this one? What's the colour? Perfect. Okay. Okay, and then just one more vision test. Can you just follow this for me? Just follow this while I trace this. Can you tell me what type of shape this reminds you of? Well, not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, what's it doing? Like, what does it look like this is doing? Is it like a... I can't think of an example. I didn't think this through. We'll leave that for now. I think we've established that your vision is doing okay. So, I think first off, before we really get into fixing it, I just want to trim up those eyelashes a bit. You have some very luscious eyelashes, even with this, even with the damages. Somehow your eyelashes are still looking quite fabulous. Colour me jealous. Okay, And before we really get into fixing it, just going to give you a couple of eye drops as well. Okay, just keep that eye open. Do you want to blink before we do it? Okay, just give it a bit of a rub. Yeah, okay, blink for me. Do it again. Okay, and then just hold still, just give it a bit of a rub there. Okay, and then blink again. One more time. Okay, and then hold still, just one more time there. There we go. Okay, and then blink for me. Just blink. Perfect. Okay, I think now we can finally get started here. So let's just get prepared here. It actually does not look that bad. Well, it does look bad, but the repairs won't nearly be as bad. It looks like it would need worse repairs than it actually does. It's actually not too bad, regardless of how it looks, if that made any sense. If you hear any noise in the background, I do apologize. It is relatively busy here today. You're not the only patient we have, so it might just be a little bit hectic. So again, I do apologize if you hear anything. Just look forward for me if you can. I'm going to pick off any chipped sections here. Okay, and then just look at it again and just see how progress is going. Okay. Can you just look up for me if you can? Okay, and then can you look down? There we go, perfect. Right. And let me just cut a few more of those strings, a few more of these wires here. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? That's good. We're almost done. You're doing very well. Keep it up. Just keep calm. It's going... We're going to fix it first, and then we'll move on to the other room where we can then add the eye shape and then the colour. Just right now, this procedure is just to fix it first before we then move on to creating a brand new one. Okay, it's just got a little bit dry. Let me just add a little bit more, a couple more drops, just to lubricate it a bit. Okay, I'm sorry for this, can you just look forward for me? There we go, well done. You don't need to blink this time, just one more time here. Okay, that's perfect. We're almost done. Okay, let's just get a good look at the light, see how. Okay, I think we might be finished, my friend. Just let me feel around the muscle here. Does that feel okay? Have you noticed a difference? Okay, let's just feel around here. Okay, it looks good, and then again, does it feel good? Does it feel more comfortable now? Okay. Okay, it looks like we might be done, my friend. Now then, we can say that this procedure is finished, and then we can move on to the next section. So if you could just come with me, we'll get that shape finalized. It's already looking pretty ready for it, and then we'll also get the eye color sorted. So are you ready? Then come with me, my friend.